Everyone, my name is Manish, and in today's video I'm going to talk about Kinesis Data Stream Service. Kinesis Data Stream is a real-time streaming service in AWS platform. Kinesis family has some other components like Kinesis Firehose and Kinesis Data Analytics, but in today's video I'm going to focus only on the Kinesis Data Stream. Below is a use case which we are going to cover in this video, and this is a hands-on video, so I will show you step by step like how you can configure the data streaming service to read the streaming data and load into the S3 bucket. So we will create a EC2 instance, and in the EC2 instance we will have the logs. In the real-time scenario, suppose some application will run on the EC2 instance and it will generate the continuous logs in the EC2 instance, and that log will get pushed into the Kinesis streaming service, and then from the Kinesis streaming service it will get consumed through Kinesis Firehose, and from the Kinesis Firehose you can save the data into S3 bucket. Let's move into the code. The first step is you have to create a role. You have to just go into the IAM, click on roles, create a role. You can click on EC2 instance, then next. Here you have to define a policy. To do this POC, I need to have access on S3 bucket. Click on S3. So I selected the full access. Then also I should have access in the Kinesis streaming service. Okay, I think that is enough. Now go to next. Kinesis demo. So I have created a role called Kinesis demo. The next step is create the user. And that user should have a programmatic access. So I will select this option. Then I'm creating a group here, and I'm saying this is also Kinesis demo. And again I can search the policies. And then create the group. Create user. You can see like when you will select the programmatic access, you will have this access key ID and secret access key. I have downloaded this one. I will just go here and I will copy this one to my main folder where I have kept all other file. So I copied here. So first thing is done. The role is created. Now second is I will create a EC2 instance, launch the instance, click on free tier, select the Amazon Linux one. I am selecting the free tier. I will just use the default configuration, so I want just one instance. I will use a default VPC network. But here only I need to have a role. If you click here, you can see the role will be reflected here, the role which we have created. Launch. So here you have to give a key pair. Create a new key pair. EC2 instance is created. Okay, so meanwhile what I will do, I will just go quickly and I will copy this one into the main folder. Okay, I will create a streaming service now. You can see there are three services. One is our streaming service, Firehose, and Kinesis Data Analytics. I will select the streaming service, Kinesis demo. It is asking like how many number of shot you want to give. So for this demo I will just use 1. So write capacity is 1 MB per second or 1000 data per second, and the read capacity is 2 MB per second. Okay, so now the streaming service is getting created. So now it is successfully created. So with the streaming service, you can see there are different options like monitoring options, which I will show when I will push the data into the Kinesis streaming service. I think I need to close this one. Kinesis data Firehose. So this is we are creating because once the streaming service will get data from the logs, then we need to push that data into somewhere, and from Kinesis data stream we cannot push the data. It is just a pipeline. Some consumer needs to connect with this pipeline, so that's why we are using Kinesis data Firehose. And you can see here that you can have direct put or other sources, or you can have you can plug in your Kinesis data streaming services. So I selected the Kinesis data streaming services. So it is asking which streaming service you want to select. So I selected the one which we have created. Okay, and I will say Kinesis demo, Kinesis Firehose demo. So that way it will be not confusing. Okay. Data transformation. So you can enable the data transformation, and you can create your own Lambda function over here, and you can do lots of transformation logic here. But for now, I will not do it. But in the later advanced section, I will show you how to write a code using Lambda, and how you can do a basic transformation in the Firehose. Okay, and also you can convert the streaming record the way you want. So you can have an option like you can have a Parquet ORC format. Okay, but for now I'm not going to do it. But yeah, in advanced section I will definitely show you how to use the format conversion. Click on next. It is asking like what destination you want to push the data. So the option is Amazon S3, Redshift, Elasticsearch services, and Splunk. For the simplicity, I'm just going to push the data into S3 bucket. It is asking like, do you have a already bucket created, or you want to create a new bucket? I did not create any bucket in the S3. I will just create one for Kinesis demo. Okay. Yeah. Click on next. It is asking for the buffer size, interval. Okay. So I will just change it to minimum. Click on next. Okay. Here it is asking like what is the IAM role. You want to create a new role, or you can use the existing role. So I'm going to check if I have existing role available now. Okay, I can use a new role. Kinesis Firehose delivery stream is created. Log into the EC2 instance. Click on EC2 instance. So I will show you how you can get the connection code. So you can use this connection code to connect to EC2 instance. So before you will connect to the EC2 instance, the PEM file which we have copied, right? We have to change the mod of this PEM file. So how we can do it? Let me clear. Okay. So we did. So now what we will do, go here, then paste it. Yes. So you are connected to the EC2 instance. So now you can just do sudo. Okay. You are connected to the EC2 instance. The next step is install the Kinesis agent in the EC2 instance. So assume this is the EC2 instance where your application is running and creating a log. You have to install the agent in the EC2 instance. Kinesis. So this is the AWS document. Let me see how I can copy this one and go here. Okay. Yes. Now if you see here, I can see the, let me clear it. After I have installed the Kinesis agent, I can see there are several files which got created here. Log4j, agent.json and agent.d. If you see, so this agent.json file has a configuration information. Let me quickly exit. No. Okay. So now next step is I will create a folder where I will push the logs. So I am going to create that folder in the log here, like directory weather. So I am going to push a weather information, weather data, which I have downloaded from kaggle.com and I have kept here in the GitHub repository also. Create the directory. Okay, so one problem when you create a directory in the EC2 instance, and when you will try to push the data from your local, it will have the access issue. I will show you how you will see the access issue and how you can resolve it. So this is the very important step. Check if the folder got created or not. So folder is created, right? But there is no file here. Okay, so in this file, that is a landing zone for logs. So when I will push the file here in the weather folder, that configuration, the JSON configuration will pick the file and push into the streaming service. I have a template here. And I will just provide the informations. Like in this template, this is the default which comes with the installation. I have added the access key ID and secret access key. You can just go here and you will get this information over here, right? So I will copy this one and I will add into my template. So this template also I have kept in the GitHub repository. Okay. Then you have to copy the secret key ID and you have to replace that also here. Okay. And let me verify again. Yes. So now this is done. In the flows, I have created a folder under the variable log and weather, and I am going to push the .log file. That also I will download from the GitHub repository. And the streaming name, I have given a Kinesis demo, which I have created here in the AWS Kinesis demo, right? Partition keys are random. And here I have added an extra code, which is a data processing options. So what I'm doing is I am changing the CSV. The log is in the CSV format. So option name is CSV to JSON format. I'm changing it. And this is the field which are there in my log file, like region, country, state, city, month, day, year, and average temperature. How to visualize the data? Just go here in my GitHub repository and you can just click on the CSV file. You can see this is the data which we are going to load into the S3 bucket. And I have given same header over here. So be careful, you should not miss any comma or annotation. Correct? You have to close the bracket correctly. I have to download the data. So already data is also available here. If you see instance, okay. Let me check where I am. Okay, so now what I will do, though I have a log, let me see what is the count here. So 500 data is there. I will create a record with 20 data. And I will not first start log. Okay, and I will create this one. Just see. So 20 record is created in the first.log file. So I will use that to upload into the EC2 instance. So now I have created I have installed the node agent. I have created the file. Also, I have updated the JSON format. And next thing is, I need to see if EC2 instance is working fine or not. You have to use SCP -I PEM file information. Okay, this is actually the folder name, right? So this is the source, the local folder name. Okay, so now I use SCP -I and then I give the PEM file which will be used to connect to the EC2 instance, and then I have given a folder information over here, and now I will just give the file which I want to upload. Right, now I will use EC2 user @ okay. So you already given the EC2 instance name, then you have to give colon, then you have to give the destination. So destination here is where log and the folder which we have created, right? This is to check whether we can copy the data or not. Let me see. I missed one E here, if you see. So I'm just going quickly. So you can see like it is saying permission denied. We need to do so much of things. That is very important. I just wanted to show you, like when you create a folder in EC2 instance, how you can provide the permission, so you can copy the data from your local to the EC2 instance folder. You have to go here. So in the EC2 instance, right. So when you will see here, the way it has a root access. Okay. So first step is you have to create a group. So now group, let me clear first. So to group add So I created a weather group okay. So now what I will do, I will add the EC2 user in that group. The next step is, so how I can do it, sudo user mod -a -g and then give the user next step is you have to exit, otherwise it will not reflect, and then again you have to log in back to the EC2 instance and just go to the where folder and now the log clear. Okay, so now you just click groups. So you can see this groups weather is reflecting here, right? Now the next step is you have to change the owner of that folder. So you can see still the root is a owner, so you just do a sudo change owner r to weather and give the path. So already you did, correct? Now next step is sudo chmod then 2775 var log weather, right? So this is change the directory permission, and its subdirectories to add group write permission and set the group ID on subdirectories created in the future. Okay, so this is done. So now we will try and see if we can push the data from local to this folder. So user should be user. Okay, so you can see the data is getting loaded into the EC2 instance. If you go to the EC2 instance, yeah, it's there. Wow, you can see the count also. Good. So I will remove for now because I did not start the node agent. I just installed the node agent, but I did not configure and install. So next step what I will do, because I have kept this template with some information in it in the local, I will copy that template in the EC2 instance, and then I will start the Kinesis agent service, and then I will push the data. Okay, template. Okay, and I will push. Okay, so I pushed in weather folder, but I will go here, and what I can do, I will quickly go to the etc folder, AWS etc AWS Kinesis, and I will delete the one which is there because I don't need it. Okay, okay, so if you see I have deleted. Now what I will do, I will copy move command from where log weather and then agent template, correct, to etc AWS Kinesis, and I will give the name agent.json. Okay, I need to use sudo, and then I need to use all this thing. So if you see here, yes, and when you will see the data, so yes, so whatever update we had done, all the updates are getting reflected here, right? And this is the folder where we will keep the logs, and the file format will be .log. Okay, everything is looking good, and this is the header in the JSON file. Quickly I will start the service. So yes, that is the important thing. We need to start the service also. So how we can start the service? Sudo service AWS Kinesis Agent and start. Good. So service got started. So how to validate whether service is started correctly? You have to just go to the variable log and then AWS. So in this folder, one log will get generated when you will start the service. Just to tel -1. Yes, so you can see the service is started. So now this agent is listening to the weather folder. So once I will put the file into the weather folder, it will start reading it. So let me push the file. So I have kept the 20 records, right? So I will use first log. I will push here and I will quickly go here and check whether log has this information or not. Good. So you can see it is started reading the logs. Let me do again, and it is showing like in progress, 20 records passed and 0 records sent successfully to destination. So let again do and check whether it's processed or not. Okay, it is still working. Records sent successfully to the destination, right? So how you can check? You can just go quickly and open your streaming service. Click on monitoring. Yes, it came. If you see this information, this graph is showing up here. Yes, you can see. And also you can check the delivery stream. Yes, you can see the 20 records came to the delivery stream also. So from Kinesis stream it moved to the Firehose, and then finally if you check in the S3 bucket, you will see the folders got created. We had created a Kinesis demo. So it will create based on year, then month, then today's date, and then when I have created. So if you open this data, good. So you can see actually all these 20 records are created, and these 20 records are in the JSON format. Thank you for watching this video.